Amma, tell me, when the court ruled that the inventory of the temple had to be checked, centuries of something that was preserved very silently and kept away suddenly came to the public light. And when it came to the public light, could people appreciate, the sanctity of it? Because they didn't have any context of something
Yes,
so
I think there
sacred.
was a lot of appreciation. That so much was kept there intact. I will tell you one thing, with so much wealth, people say that Padmanabhaswamy Temple is the richest temple in the world. I don't say. People say. They keep on saying, oh, that's the richest temple in the world, that's the richest temple in the world. Anyway, that is what they say. I don't say it. However, definitely there was wealth, isn't it? When there have been times when the temple was strained for income. Temple faced really hard times economically because wealth, a gold necklace is wealth. It is not money. It's not liquidity. For money, you need money. So if you sell that necklace and you get money, then you can use it. Otherwise, just by it being there, it will not unless you pledge it and take money. Even in the times when the temple faced a drastic financial crisis, which it did off and on in the modern times.
Oh, is it?
Yes, during the time of Chitrathira, when all the changes came, because from him he was submitting, I won't say give, he was submitting so much from his own personal funds to a temple. Suddenly the privy purses stopped, privileges go. That is free electricity, free water, subsidized petrol, then so many, no taxes, like this, so many things. For everything, the free is not there and you have to pay. And you have lost your privy purse, so your financial crunch became really bad. And even then he made the trust, even then. But anyway, so when these things came, he could have easily taken something, it was completely under him. He had to ask nobody. He could have opened one of the calaras, taken something, sold it and used the money for the temple. Not to buy rice for the palace, but for the temple, for the needs of the temple, he did not touch.
Oh, is it?
He sold his own personal assets. His own personal assets, some of them he would sell and he would give. Who knows?
Oh.
How many people know all this? What all nonsense you hear sometimes on the
So
on
the wealth
media.
was not even used for the temple.
For the temple. His own. I have myself seen some of the things. After some time, they are not there. Taken, pillars, silver pillars and things like that, cut into bits and sold, and then finally,
By
both
whom?
my uncles, not only Chitra, even Uttaradan has used his own money.
Oh, they cut their pillars and sold it and used it for the welfare of the temple
for the
upkeeping.
For many things.
Yeah.
So like there's so many of their own personal money, which from the bank they draw out the money, and that they submit to the temple. Both of them have done it.
Amma, tell me one thing. Does all this wealth belong to Padmanabhaswamy?
Belongs to Padmanabhaswamy.
Can you explain that?
If I give you something,
Yeah.
it is yours or mine or somebody else's.
It's mine.
It's yours. All the things are sitting there were submissions to Padmanabhaswamy during different times, different spans of time. They belong to him and him alone. When the court case was going on, one offer came that the whole wealth must be evaluated. They have been inventorized, they have not been evaluated because it's not possible to evaluate. So make it into four, half for Padmanabhaswamy Temple, quarter they will give us and quarter the government will take. We said we want nothing.
Is it?
We want nothing. We don't want even a gram of gold or a grain of sand. Nothing. It is all his. We want nothing. And quite a lot of it has been submitted by the family. Whatever people may say, some people have different opinions, but whatever that may say, we don't have to convince them. But a huge amount came, then some came as submissions from outside also.
Okay.
Definitely.
So, Amma, when people sincerely ask that this wealth should be used for public welfare, does it make sense?
Outwardly, it may make sense. Public purposes, if you use the wealth How it will be utilized or misutilized, you do not know. Then finally there will be nothing left here, and something or other may be done. That should not be. We personally feel that what is his should remain his.
And what is the difference between wealth and treasure?
It's a huge difference. Because people wrongly qualify it as treasure. It is not treasure. It is wealth. Treasure is a dangerous word to use in this context, because treasure normally you find underground, and when you excavate or something, and treasure belongs to the government, to the state. So the moment you use the word treasure, Kerala government can possibly think that it is theirs. Wealth is different. Swatha, wealth is wealth. Treasure is something you stumble upon in one way or the other, and at least portion of it would belong to the ruling administration.